Hello. I was fighting like 10 minutes now to get the stream going. I learned today that you can start a stream on YouTube while having it private. Because I wasn't sure when the DLC comes out. So I didn't want to set a time. The downside is I got the stream without resetting it up online. The problem is it is bullying me because it's kind of hitting the chat from me. So let me find a solution for that. Oh, that actually works. Huh. Microsoft W, that's rare. Anyways, I'm gonna double check if the DLC is in there because I don't see it right now. But according to Steam, I have it. I had, like, this is a blind playthrough today for me. So if you ask me what path and all that stuff, we will get to that when we get to that. Oh yeah, thank you Steam for that very, very good audio management. I opened the DLC to see if I have it. And it ultimately invited me with the loudest ever soundtrack in existence. Greetings back there, by the way. Let me just... you know what? Oh, it's here. Oh, it's in content and not in DLCs. Apparently that's not DLC, it's content. I didn't know. I thought it was a DLC, that is my bad. Anyways, let me open the game. So I can show you what I see. We're only professional here in the Florius channel, you know that. If you know my streams, you know the high amount of professionalism you can expect today. So there you go. Bam. Bam, we can see a video game. That is like, we are 50% there. We are 50% there. How have I been? I've been good. As I said, I took... Okay, as I said, I didn't really say that. But as you might have noticed, I've been gone for a little bit. I'm now back. This week, no video. I have a very, very good reason. It's my birthday tomorrow. So, and apparently my friends forced me to go outside. I've nothing prepared. So I'm now down with, you know, down with my pants, have nothing prepared, and then I can't stay home. So I thought we'd do this together and explore the DLC hand in hand. As always, if you want to get it yourself and planned on buying it anyways, feel free to use my code. If you don't like Paradox prices and that's why you don't buy it, as I said, I have nothing to do with it. I respect your opinion. You don't need to buy it. I just always make this offer. If you want to support my stuff, you would have bought it anyways. I do that. But I will not be here and defend certain pricing decisions. Happy birthday. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do think. This is not a birthday stream, right? This is about the DLC. I do appreciate the kind words. I'm the kind of guy that sits in the corner, everyone sings happy birthday, and I'm just like, can we get to the cake part? But yeah, let's explore it together. Czechoslovakia already see a lot of changes. We see a new leader with new traits. Disoriented foreign affairs minister, an agrarian old guard. So I guess we have the Kaiserreich situation where everything is shit and we have to fix it. I saw nothing and I'm correct, yes. Austrian Bohemian Empire, yeah, let's go. Let me change Twitch chat, by the way. Twitch chat, yeah, close YouTube chat. Because it's always in only show top comments. I tend to see all the comments anyways, like, I don't know. Bro, I'm so smooth brain because I say Twitch, I say comments, it's YouTube and it's a live chat. I'm nearly there today. Anyways, yeah, you can play along with me. The DLC is out right now. I had no early access. So this is literally my playthrough of the DLC. I've seen nothing of it. I saw a few screenshots and everything, and I saw a little bit of Death Diaries, but I do like this magical moment where I like open the DLC and I can explore it for myself and make my own mistakes. I really, really do enjoy that. Yeah. Anyways, so today, Czechoslovakia, 1936. I have no idea how good the DLC is, or content pack, whatever Paradox calls it. We go in Araman Historical and the Go. And yeah, if you want to see a certain path, I'm open for everything. I will make the final decisions. In any good democracy, you have one hand choosing everything and the people can vote. It just doesn't matter. We have appeal to the castle. Yeah. You know what? Let's make this more pompous. Let's look at the focus tree. That's the first thing everyone wants to see. And our first choices are appeal to the castle, which looks like the monarchist/fascist path. Then over here, coalition building, which seems to go more into the democratic paths. King in the castle, king in the castle. There seem to be also some diplomatic stuff to go against, go with Germany here. Negotiate with the autonomous bloc. Oh, of course they're gonna. Every new path is like European Union. You want it, guys? We give it to you. You can make the European Union. And I'm like, as long as it's not full RNG, give me European Union focuses. If you make it the Belgium approach, where I have to reload every time a nation says no, because I can't ask them a second time, please, please stop. I do like the Belgium focus tree very much, I gotta say that. But the European Union path was horrible to record, because I had to like redo a lot. Because it was full RNG. You have communism, where you have, I guess, this is also European Union? That is funny. Communist European Union. That's kind of what I did in the last video, right? And there you have revived the Czechoslovak Legion. There was the Volunteer Legion fighting in Russia, right? Hello, Russia. Yeah, there you go. Hello, Russia. But they have to be... Any country with the same tech origin like as the Soviet Union is faction leader. Okay. So, what we have here. Industry path looks very in-depth. I can't say if that's good or bad, but at least there's something to do. If I see the new focus trees, I'm like super scared of one thing. Because you know Japan, if you played the new Japan path, the new Japan path is huge, right? Like, enormous. And my problem with this path was that you can't do anything. Like, you're so overwhelmed with choices that it doesn't feel like a choice anymore. It feels like you have to make sacrifices all the time. And at the end of the day, you didn't do half of your focus tree. Which kind of feels bad. Like, I love the Japanese focus tree, the new one. I think it's an improvement to the old one. But it is overwhelming, and you can't, like, you have to really make hard choices, which some people might like that, but I think it goes a little bit too far. Yeah. I would say we look at the armor reforms and stuff when we go to it, because we have to go to that anyways. For the states, there is more Sudetenland. The states seem quite normal, maybe with new cities. New modifiers, shortage of skilled workers, minus 10% mill and construction speed. Sorry, minus 10% military factory and civilian factory construction speed, and plus 10% energy consumption. Let me imagine, we have this everywhere. No, here we have separatism from the Germans. Fun fact, I have family, like it goes back to the Sudeten Germans. So I guess my granddad was one of these modifiers. Oh. Isn't it good when you're Austrian and you look back at your family tree and you're like, guess you're not the good guys. So you have uneven economic development, less resources, less construction speed. $10 of our time. I saw the prices. Isn't it like 6 euros? 5 euros? Or is it 7? The problem is I haven't played it yet. So I can't give a recommendation. But to be fair, I think I would do that. It's 6 euros here. Is it a fair price? We will see. It is one focus tree though, which is... I like this. Czechoslovakia needed a rework, but like only one focus tree has like... It has this sour taste, doesn't it, right? It does feel like they really wanted to make like a season pass or something. So they needed another thing than just one DLC. I'm happy that we get something for Czechoslovakia, don't get me wrong. This nation needed a rework, and this is super good. And this looks like they put a lot of effort in this. So to the developers, my heads up, this looks very beautiful. I love the mod developers of Paradox and I mean that too. But I also love the official developers of Paradox. That is great. I think our problem is with the cooperative part of Paradox, which I would never speak out against. Please, more sponsorships. No, jokes aside. I do join you on that side. That I gladly take the sponsorship money. Not gonna lie, like don't tell them, but I would have done the video anyways. Let's act like they don't know that. But I like the content of the DLCs. I think the pricing is where the friction happens, you know. Hussite Legacy's sick though. I'm coming from the EU4 sphere. You don't know this, but before I made HOI4 videos, I made EU4 videos, and I see stuff like, you wouldn't believe it, I've played monarchist barely and nearly no monarchist videos. But like that kind of seems cool. Would it make sense? No, but I love when stuff doesn't make sense and it's fun. I'm always, in focus trees, I'm always pro fun. It doesn't need to be 100% logical. It has to be fun. That is my opinion. There's different opinions on this, that's fair. That's just mine. Yeah, should we make a poll if we go democratic or not? Professional streamer, by the way. Let me make a poll. What path? And I say demo credit. No. I give you two choices. I wish you good luck. I will let this run for a minute, and while this is happening, we just look through the focus tree. It is a reason, as I said, EU4, that's the problem I always said, like, in the beginning of the videos, when I started doing HOI4, always said mission trees, instead of focus trees. I was so brained in the wrong video game. It still happens to me. Now, the other problem, when I play, like, EU4, so EU5, EU4, whatever, I say focus trees. So you have the petition, the nobles? House of Schwarzenberg. Oh yeah, this is a true Czech name. Schwarzenberg. You get fascism support. Those Schwarzenberg seem pretty chill. Let me guess. Restore the Empire's custom union. What is kind of based though? So the monarchist path is just Austria-Hungary again. I kinda love that, to be fair. You have an aggressive foreign policy where you either take or protect Austria. You have work with the Reich. You can puppet the people that would influence. Or complete capitulation, which, you know, this is something I think people would never do. And if someone would do it for a video, they would show it off, because no one ever does this. You know? And I already see arrows like, no, not democratic. No, Florius, please, don't do it. Let's at least look at the democratic path for a second, okay? Then we go down the other path. So coalition building. Checks out. This looks like a building. So apparently we just had an election, we're trying to build a coalition, and I guess there's like the point where we deviate to different focuses. Unlocks divided nation decisions, which will remove the negative state modifiers. Okay, so you do it this way. Let me guess, monarchist is you just purge it away way quicker and it's way better. Decisions bridge the divide. No, it's the same thing. Okay, we get the same decisions. Merge the paramilitary groups. Wait. Are you telling me there's militia modifiers? Are you telling me adds technology militias? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Kinda seems like they want me to do something here. Militia only Czechoslovakia, I'm just saying. Can you do both? I think here it doesn't matter what you go on, right? No, here you need this. Requires military rights here, you need this. And for this, you need those two things. For the aggressive path, you need... Oh, it's interesting for the fascist. Do I understand this correctly that you need to be fascist for Austria-Hungary? Maybe here you do it... Like here you do the diplomatic way of reuniting Austria-Hungary? Huh. So Austria-Hungary is a fascist path. Okay, I will not pretend like I fully understand what's going on until we did it. But let's do nobles, which is the left, the monarchist path, or that's the two paths. I wrote nobles wrong. Good thing I spotted that. I wrote Nobel. I mean, what we're about to do, we're not about to get the Nobel Peace Prize. We might get the FIFA Peace Prize though. I don't know, everything's possible. You can go right into it with the claim land of Bohemian Crown. Oh, yeah, you're correct. This works. Oh, yeah, I thought this goes... No, you're correct. Both paths are possible. Yeah. That DLC looks so bad. Oh my god. I can guarantee you this person has seen nothing of the DLC and has spent a lot of time on Reddit. Because I've not endorsed this DLC once, and I've been critical of it so far. But if you come in here and just write something negative with seeing, like... We haven't clicked anything yet, by the way. I just know that you're part of a problem. You can have a negative opinion, right? But sure. Like, I hate when I have to defend something that... Because the arguments are so bad. Like, we can talk negatively about this, but then let's do it, like, actually correct, right? I'm just happy that I'm not part of HOI4 EU5, because then my heart goes out to Florius. I see his chat. Oh my god. The Middle East DLC, bro. I've been on a break around this when this content came out. I will not say that that was the main reason. But I will say it didn't help. Because I played India. Because I didn't have a lot of time. So we played this here with like Zero. Which was super fun. But they were so unrefined, those nations, right? They were like, even if the content in it was okay, there were so many things that still needed to be ironed out. And I think that was like a huge paradox. It was like burning bridges with the community. And I'm not even talking about the pricing here. That was for no reason. I think... / hope that this DLC won't have that and they learn from the mistakes, mostly. But... So I understand if they only want to do one focus tree and that one correct. If that is the approach they're trying, I don't know, I'm guessing. But yeah, let's do the first focus, by the way. So, first focus, appeal to the castle. The castle in Czechoslovakia refers to the extensive network of influential organizations, people that support its presidents. Okay. This power in turn allows the president to exert more influence than their limit constitution duties would suggest. Appealing for support from this group would give an incredible boost to our bid for leadership. Select Secession, Bridge the Divide, unlocks effects when selected. We get decisions to remove the negative modifiers in states and remove the divide nation spirit through this. We gain negative support, or we gain a negative spirit for our leader, which reduces stability but also reduces democratic support. That's what we want. We get an advisor for non-core manpower. I already like this guy. Research speed, less resistance, more fascism support, more unaligned support. Okay. What do we have over here, and what do we want to be realistic about? Wait, is this a 70-day focus? Oh, fuck me. I'm like, oh yeah, 35-day focus. They would never do that to us again. I'm gonna literally just to give some refinement to my reaction here. I will just join a random Discord chat just to use a sound effect from the soundboard that I have in my Discord. Anyways, someone might be confused that I was in a Discord chat for a second. But let's go into electronics. Let's go into the basic stuff of engineering and construction. It's the most basic research. You know, researching faster, getting radar, which is, you know, radio is super good. Producing guns quicker, building buildings quicker, all very good. I think we're on civilian, right? Yeah, we're on civilian economy. Our spirits, let's look at them for a second. Oh my god, it's even worse than what I thought it would be. The Sudetenland Quandary, passive effect, Austria, Germany, and the German country. There's a Bavarian flag, by the way. Or any other German country that borders us, justifies or gains a war goal on us while the normal... What? Aaron... Whoa. What? I'm ADHDing over this, but what if any of them justifies or gains a war goal? Oh, I thought they gain a war goal if they justify. I am stupid. No, it says if they justify and declare a war, we get a huge debuff in the region, so it's harder to defend the region. That makes sense. Okay, that is on me. So if they attack us, we have a shit time if we don't fix this. Okay. Then random guy gives us stability. Beautiful. Our industries have big impact on our nation. Less war support. Problem with lack of resources penalty. More energy consumption, but we build mills quicker. So there might be a thing we should build mills now. Then consumer goods, okay, because we're more agrarian policy, okay. Divided nation, we know that modifier, I'm pretty sure that's not old, and it's not new. Political power bad, we want to fix that. And... okay, a military modifier that needs fixing. The orc is bad, but the rest is okay. So, let me get my chat back up. Bam. I would say we build mills. You get a modifier for that. And we need them anyways. We have a lot to fix, but let's go monarchist. You wanted to see it? I'm in for it. No, it's not that bad. It is annoying. The worst effect is from civilian economy. What is that? Readiness of the Armada. Oh, we get balance of power for our army. So we have to push the preparedness up? Question mark? But not too much, because then they consume even more than what they should. Do we get more political power here? Oh, okay. So if we have an unprepared army, we gain more industry buffs. So we fight worse, but we can build more stuff. But if you have a prepared army, a very prepared one, we gain a modifier for digging in, so entrenchment speed, planning speed, fort repair. It's still very little modifier though. But we lose... Oh, the good stuff is bad. The stability is nice. War support is nice. And we already gain entrenchment and planning speed from this. So I guess for now I want to stay on this. And what is this? Ready for anything. I guess that's where we want to get. Ready for anything means we need 75% readiness. One of the following must be true. Is considered a major country or any country we are allied with. Let me pause. So we get rid of this balance of power thing when we are ready for anything. That's how I see this. We need to be at minimum 75% readiness. We must be either a major country ourselves or allied to a major country. We need to have 425k manpower in the field. We need to have 200 fighter aircrafts in the field. We need to have more than 24 civs and mills. And we need to get rid of divided nation, agrarian politics, and industrial vetoes. When we do that, we get ready for anything, which is an amazing modifier for digging in. Plus, we get rid of the negative modifiers from here. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. The DLC is... I think we looked at it. 7 euros? No, 6 euros. Probably more in dollars. So... that system, I gotta be honest, is fine. It is an interactive thing in the early game. Gives you something to do. I don't know how it will interact with the rest of the focus tree. We will see. Oh my god. What is this? Fortification program. Oh my god, at the beginning you don't know anything, so everything confuses you. Fate of the Fortification Council. I guess this is what they land is now a minigame. When this happens, we get delayed fortification efforts. Fun. And the army readiness moves to the right. Isn't that good? Or when it's completed. Oh, and completed in this if it finishes, if it runs out of times, it fails. It doesn't complete. Okay, I can't do anything here yet. Complete the focus. Second fortification program. Yep, let's bring the two to the side. Where it is so big. The second fortification program. Where the hell are you? Here. We can either redirect the funds or start the second fortification program. Okay. I see. I don't care about that yet, so... Anyways, as for the first focus, bridge or divide. The Great Depression has done our nation no favors economically or politically. Many regional economics and political issues plague us. I read for a second, progress. And they seem to be getting worse, even in the face of our miracle recovery from the Great Depression. We need to tackle these issues before they divide our nation further. So, we unlock decisions to remove the negative state modifiers on our core states, and we're getting decisions to lower the negative effect of divided nation. Let's look at that. Let's pause the game also. Oh my god, what is going on here? Okay. Fun. So I will not care for this for now. I hope that is fine. These states need to be addressed. Integration efforts. For that we need to integrate the Sudetenland or continue look out to the SDP or the communists are ruling. I mean, we're not going to do the communists. Education efforts is very cheap. Do we have any negative effect for this? So for 40 days, we lose consumer goods, but we gain research speed. And at the end of the day, divided nation becomes a bit less stability. Shortening, okay. And in the state itself, we lose the negative modifier for building. So I would say clicking this, oh, and we can only do one at a time. Oh, okay. So I guess those are some free things at the beginning. So even though we don't have a lot of political power, we can still continue. Okay, I see. But we should definitely do it in Bohemia. Because it's our biggest state to build. I imagine also very good infrastructure. Yeah, very good infrastructure. And we're currently building in it, so... Have already... Okay, we have not lost days. I'm just stupid. You wanted the nobles. The poll is actually still ongoing, so let me end this. Let's go down the nobles. The noble class of the Czechoslovak Republic may longer have recognized titles, but it's still an influential part of Czechoslovakian society. Their support would give us both legitimacy and resources needed to gather further support. We gain Karel IV Schwarzenberg, and he becomes the leader of the non-aligned party. The non-aligned party will now be called House of Schwarzenberg. We add aristocratic support for cheap advisors and more unaligned support. And we lose a little bit of readiness from our army. Okay, 25-day focus, very good. We could get an old guard, giving us readiness. That might be worth a thought. I'm gonna do this because it's cheap. And it gives us army experience. Very early on. Hello everyone who just arrived. We're just playing a little bit through apparently the monarchist path of the new Czechoslovakian focus tree. I will try my best to explain the best what is different. If you don't know anything, welcome to the club. The threat of German rearmament. Yeah, I will try to go through most things, explain it, because I want to understand it too, so... Yeah, we're both learning the same things. If you already know everything, I'm sorry that you don't get the normal ADHD Florius today and I actually try to explain everything. The threat of German rearmament, the German Reich's recent remilitarization of the Rhineland has scared some of our military and political leaders, while many have faith in the alliances that our country has made and the preparations the army currently are making to face the possibility of a German threat. Some, however, are not confident that we stand against any German threat. So, adds modify threatening neighbors to the army, weekly balance of power change -1. So this is a ticking down for our rearmament efforts. I guess this is our motivation to fix this. Very sad. So I guess now we have to use some points. Send observers to Ethiopia, just costing us command power, giving us weekly war support, which is good, and giving us some army readiness. Huh, okay. I mean, we don't have anything we can use for command power right now, so let's do that. And yeah, this lies to me, because this is about this here and not any advisors. So I'm gonna click you away because you confuse me. Okay. Yeah, the DLC is just Czechoslovakia. It's a big focus tree, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I do find it as an off-day taste to have one focus tree. But to be fair, it's the opposite of the Middle East DLC, where they had a lot of stuff. And I think India was fine, the rest was very undercooked. I guess this is the completely other side of that solution. Like, only do one nation, but do it correctly. Now it feels like it's not a lot. You know what I mean? I understand how they came to this conclusion. For me, I think it has also a very off taste, you know what I mean? But yeah, at the same time, I don't want to complain about something I've barely played yet. Ethiopia has made contract with representatives of, I will not read this, Brno, arms manufacturer, and is interested in smuggling our guns into the country. Despite the League of Nations sanctions against Ethiopia, the company is willing to go through with the scheme. Violating the League of Nations mandate would prove unpopular internationally if we get caught. But you don't understand. I need army experience. I don't care for your United Nation, which doesn't even exist yet. Let's do it. To be fair, we're about to go monarchist, so what do we care if Britain likes us? They won't help us anyways. But to be fair, we have more insight into politics than the Czechoslovak leaders at the time. They don't know they will be thrown under the bus. We do. So, pro-rearmament propaganda. 35 days. What do we gain? We lose stability, we lose communism support, and we gain war support. Is war support good for something? The industrialists veto. How do we get rid of that? I mean, it highlights this focus here. So... Oh, because it's D. I mean, it's somewhere in the monarchy, like, somewhere probably here, right? Let's continue to go down the political path. It highlights the wrong things. So we have 4 choices now. We can align the CSL, which is the Catholic parties, from with a support base for the monarchists, giving us unaligned support, giving us an advisor, which is decent. Political power, yeah, that's really good. And another dude, which gives us good industry modifiers. I like him. Then we have 2 choices here. Align the Czech nationalist parties or the Slovak Catholics. The Slovak Catholics give us a backroom stabber and a militant priest. Militant priest sounds funny. And we appoint... Oh no, he gains both these things. Do we get a new leader? Like, Prime Minister, whatever that is? And we gain this. Oh, we'll see. Here, it removes these advisors, but we get a dude with unaligned support and political power. This one doesn't give political power, but we appoint him for free. He's an advisor. I thought as much. That's why I said I thought about the Turkey prime minister system, you know, where I didn't share that thought, I'm sorry, where Turkey always had like a prime minister as a #1 advisor. We can't see it right now, but if you know the Turkish focus tree, you know what I mean. I think that's how this works, right? I love it. My chaotic cutie. What a horrible way to introduce. Hello back, by the way. So here we can do both. Rally against Germany. We probably have to rally against Germany. We get extensive conscription for free. That is good. For the monarchies to be restored, we need 40% support, and we need both of these focuses done. Either these or these. I want to go with the Slovak one. Let me know what you think, because a free prime minister is kind of a lot of stuff. This year, he becomes available, and we make the Slovaks angry. Here, no one is angry. We gain non-aligned support, and we get a free dude. That seems pretty good. And later on, we get a manpower dude for 10% manpower factor, which might be not too bad. I feel like this is better, right? Like here, I understand that political power, cool. And I understand, like the unaligned support, everything cool. But here we also get unaligned support, a little bit less, but we get a free leader. He loses backroom stabber. Now I see it. He loses, but he gets militant. Okay, I misread here. I'm stupid. He loses backroom stabber and he gains militant priest. That is good. And militant priest seems nice. The manpower, I take it. Mobilization speed, meh. But, you know, it's free. And I'm afraid of the unrest in Slovakia. That's just a trouble we don't need right now, right? We're overthrowing the current government. We want more support than, like, trouble. So let's take this dude first. And then this. Here we gain political power. Yeah, we don't have political power anyways. So let's do that. We are currently fixing Bohemia. Next, I would say we do education in Moravia. Delayed fortification effort. Thank you very much for the follow. I didn't see what just happened because let me open. Actually, I can't see that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna miss everything today. I will be locked in this. So as for Bohemia, we gain a bit more positive modifier in the divided nation, and we lose negative effect locally. Let's do this now. We can do the integration efforts here. Removes Polish separatism. That's a local modifier, right? Yeah, it is. So we gotta... I think the best way to do this is to always try to click one thing and always keep this running. And that's how you do this the quickest. We do need... cooperate with... Okay, we're currently doing that, right? No. What do we need? This is political focuses. Or is it here? Once again, this is such a big focus tree. I am so confused. We can still go a big alliance. Peace in our time, and it's a fortification symbol. To be fair, it's a good modifier. So. Yugoslavia needs a new focus tree? I think they should, yeah. They did some free changes here, but it was more like small, quick fixes than an actual overhaul. But to be fair, they need to rework most of these focus trees anyways. Romania is also super small at this point. To be fair, I love the Romanian focus tree because it's so simple. But I see a world where they do Romania, Yugoslavia, and Albania in like this row here. So we fixed this modifier a little bit. Let's check out what we can do next. We can integrate the Polish, which is kind of cheap. We can integrate Southern Slovakia, which is also kind of cheap. Well, let's do this first. Can we do another thing over here? Yeah, let's do this then. I don't want to spend too much political power. I just want to keep that modifier up. Maybe I do something completely wrong and we need to have a bad military for going monarchist, but what do I know? That's the fun of playing Summer Blind playthrough. $25. We just rework Yugoslavia, $25. And I play some other games and it's like... What was it? On my other channel, I play like Workers and Resources or Republic, which is like city skylines for highly autistic people. It's like super micromanaged. But like they have a DLC that basically doubles the game content, and it's like $15 to $20 because a lot in sale. That's why I say this range. And people complain about the high prices. Like it doubles, like it's a big game and it doubles the content. And people are like, oh, $20, it's way too expensive. And I'm like, looking at the paradox DLCs, I'm like, sure. Sure. That's a high price. Yeah, but to be fair, I also still bought them. Now I'm privileged. Now I'm a content creator, so they just throw it after me. So I'm not the one to complain. But I also understand that this is like a luxury situation that no one really has other than stinky content creators like me. And I very much sympathize with people complaining about the prices. But to be fair, we do get very... I think I never got like a heads up what the price is going to be when I got a DLC. So, to be fair, I never know the price after I made the video. Slovak game too cheap? Is it Slovak? I thought it was Czech. Florius barely showers confirmed. Because I say I play workers and resources. Yeah, it's true. I'm more of a bathing kind of guy, you know. Full arrogant Austrian. I'm lazy. Why should I stand while cleaning? I wanna sit. So... Next we will align with the Christian supporters, and then we can go down the monarchist focuses. The question is, do we want to integrate? I think we should do this, because it unlocks more decisions. To integrate the Sudetenland, it's not a quick focus. I don't know if we need war support yet, because we can't change the law here anyways, because we have the industrial vetoes. I would love... What is great, and some mods do that, if you hover over a negative modifier, the spirit tells you how to fix it. And I think that should be normalized. Because if you have such a big focus tree, typing in here, for a lot of people, English is not the first language. I think that's cool that this has been added, but it's still not great. While if you hover over here and it tells you, do one of these 3 focuses, you might have an easier time. That's just my opinion, though. Like, they do this with decisions already, right? It tells you... Oh, bro, I'm so EU5 brain sometimes. I try to, like, middle mouse click to lock in the thing. I wish we had this in HOI4. Thanks God of editing software to zoom into things. But, I mean, you see the completed... Like, if you're on the phone, I'm sorry, you might not see this. But on top of the box here, you see you need to complete these focuses to fix this or unlock this. And I think that should also be normalized with spirits. That would just be very good. The Kaiserreich MP video, we recorded it. And what I can say is, Kaiserreich MP, I invited Hansen, I invited Dragoon, and they said so many not safe for work stuff that I haven't gotten around to edit it yet, because it's gonna be such a shit show to edit. That's my honest answer. It's gonna be so much work to make this into a video. Like, they talk so much shit that there's barely Kaiserreich talk, and I'm like, oh my god, how do I turn this into a video? So I haven't touched it yet, but yeah, it's done. We recorded it. Yeah. Also, like any good Austria-Hungary, the place of Austria-Hungary changed every 2 hours, because like one corp joined, then the other corp said, oh, I gotta leave, and then a new corp came in, and then they changed again, and then the Italy player left. So I'm like, how do I edit this without confusing the people? The mega campaign is mostly my motivation. It has already been so late, and I feel like the moment I post a mega campaign video, it will just kill my YouTube channel. So I'm working on it on the side, and I plan to release all the other parts in one go. But to be honest, it's not my main priority right now. Because I'm not giving up on it, but I'll just put it in every time I have time. There's so high effort and there's so little reward, if that's the honest answer. I hate to stop working on it now, so I won't. But yeah. Veto. That's a good idea. I'm sorry if I'm not very transparent about this. But if you ask me in chat, I'll always answer. Me not being transparent doesn't mean I try to hide something, it's just because I'm like very introverted. Keep focusing on weapon exports, that changes the veto modifier, but it just modifies it, it doesn't get rid of it. Here, that removes it. Here removes the veto, embrace removes it but gives it a different modifier, I guess. So we either go here or we go here. I guess you want this. One of the following. Interesting. I just look at the choices. But yeah, it's here. We need to fix this. Bridging a divide. We fix another modifier. We have the Sudetenland now. I guess while we have nothing to do here, I might go here. My main problem with the mega campaign at this point is that the Victoria 3 version you will see in the video is so outdated because we recorded it 1.5 years ago that I'm not even sure if people would be interested in that, because it would be a completely different game. HOI4 is gonna be, funnily enough, nearly up to date. Kinda. To be fair, Zero is working on an entire overhaul mod. So I don't even know what he's doing for that part. Anyways, raise more industrial funds, starting the industrial focus. The Skoda priority will become active. I'm scared of this. We gain the Skoda works, and we gain factory output. We gain a SIF. We gain a lot of stuff. TLDR, we gain a lot of stuff. Yippee. Is there a Visegrad path? Maybe in a democratic path. We just skimmed over it because people wanted something else. What's the DLC called? Now let me tab over. Peace for our time. It's a content pack apparently, not a DLC. I do be happy for Czechoslovakia to get a rework. That's generally good. I think that's the pro I can say. The focuses so far seem also good. Yeah. I already said the negative thing, so I'm not gonna like, don't tell me like, oh, you only talked about, we talked, like I said it all. If you just started watching the stream and didn't hear my yep before, that is on you. That is not on me. Because I know someone's gonna be like, oh, Florius, he's just copying it. Like, I'm not gonna repeat myself 20 times. So, what the hell is this symbol? Here, we boost Skoda works. This seems kind of good though. Like the negative modifier said we consume more energy and we consume, like we have more problems with the penalties of not having resources, but we can't just import the resources. Am I the bad guy for thinking that? This seems good. Here you get immediately rid of it. You gain free early mobilization, and you gain rapid militarization for like a year. Here we lose army preparedness. Here we gain some Skoda Works modifier back. Here it becomes even more mill construction speed. The factories will need to be built, huh? It removes factories from the Sudetenland to Bohemia. The factories will... I'm confused what they mean with the factories need to be built. Oh, because any core state has at least one mill fully controlled. Okay, I guess for the... Because we already built mills, we can do this? Okay. Let's go on this. So... Scholar priority... Couldn't priority heavy industry. Switching priority will reset optimization to tier 1. National focuses will require to be specific. Oh, that's the symbols. These... Wait. That's a priority. And these symbols change the priority, or what? Right now we're in heavy industry. Tier 2 optimized. Meaning we build trucks and trains faster, less consumer goods, and we build civs quicker. Okay. And we can change it. Okay. Interesting system. To be fair, it was an important industry. Can we do these focuses already? 40%, we are looking at 38. Do we have any guy here? Democracy, diplomat, economist. I think the answer is no. Compliance speed is good though, that's better later, not now. Slovakian nationalist, nope, we don't care. Wait, look, we got this guy, that is cool. Still have, oh okay, so we get him, he's not the prime minister, I was wrong about the Turkey thing then. Not replacing that guy. Next to the railways. Where did we get our unaligned dude? Here. It's this one. 120 political power. I don't see this anytime soon. So we gained some mills. I'm not really doing anything with them right now. I guess we could go into NTR for now. The problem is, I don't know what our situation will look like if we go to war with Germany. If we go to war with Germany, I don't see us having a good time anyways. For now, I will try to do the diplomatic path of getting, like, Austria as quickly as possible and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna drastically change our military right now. I just use what we have. Might reorganize it better. War hero. He seems decent. And, oh, here's an eye patch. Already pork. Defensive, but mountaineer. If we fight Austria, that might be good. No ads is for So keep the focus on weapons exports. True. We can't do this. Oh, we can do this if we are non-aligned or fascist. That is cool. So we're going down a path where we can fix the veto quicker. I didn't even think about that. That is cool. One civ, more construction slots. Joint stock schemes. I mean, we kind of want industry, but at the same time, I want to do political stuff first. Continue allocation, 35 days. We gain nothing, but we gain prepared military. And we gain mill construction speed. Yes. While we're still waiting for the 40%, which we're literally 1 second away from getting. Can we do it now? It's 35 days. This has been improved. Let's integrate the Sudetenland. Let's improve the army further. Land exercise, that's fine. Telephone stations. Construction speed of electrical grids for 90 days. Do we gain a lot from this? 20. 20! That is good. 20 preparedness. Field exercise, we gain nothing. Yeah, let's get this all the way up. Let's burn some political power. Buys us some time. Finally, my country got a new focus tree. I'm happy for you. I think for the people from, like, Czechia, maybe even from Slovakia, I don't know how much they feel about this focus tree. But like, they finally got a new focus tree with more to do. Because the old one was dated. I have a Communist China video, by the way. Right around when the new DLC came out, I made a China video where I basically show a way. I think that should still be a question mark, but I show a way how you can basically reunite China quite easily with very low-tech stuff. If you want to check that out, feel free to do so. You're from Slovakia and you love it? I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. Love goes out to my Slovakian brothers. They're literally a few kilometers away from where I live. I'm from the posh and arrogant Vienna, by the way. See, you know, we're kind of, our capitals are kind of touching tips, I'm just saying. So I'm doing more industry because I think that will be good. And we fix... How much did we fix this modifier so far? Like, let's check the modifiers. This is still bad. That's fine. That's annoying. That's good. That's good. We're gonna get rid of that very soon. That is good. That is good. That is way better already. Not amazing. The political power is still bad, but I think the last thing will remove it. And that's still a modifier we gotta live with until we are ready for everything. Still far away from it, though. Angry Tyrol. Yeah, man, like... places you don't want to be from in like, Austria. Burgenland, Vienna, St. Pölten. What district am I from? I was about to answer that, but I feel like maybe I shouldn't. I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, this is my living location. This is where I live. I think I keep it vague with where I live in Vienna. I was about to go full in, like, oh, by the way, this is my address. So, I would tell you, but I think not only positive things have happened from addresses being out there. So let's keep it at Vienna. So we restore the monarchy, we gain a leader. Oh, that mustache. Beautiful. New, no modifier yet. Renewed constitution. Yes, but let me guess, because... Oh, we need 50% support. I'm just double checking. Okay. Do we? I didn't look at this at all here. This gives readiness. Thanks for that. Didn't see what just happened because I generally suck. Okay, let me, just in case someone is actually leaving like donations and stuff. I feel super bad for not at least looking at it. So let me look at it. Because I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh yeah, thank you, by the way. Let's do that in the background so stuff is happening. Those were Twitch follows, by the way. And some subscription. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you a lot, guys. Alert box. My alert box is the wrong way around, where it currently only shows Twitch alerts. Ah, yes. That is highly professional. Let me switch that around. So here, no memberships are enabled. Okay. I was rude now. I disabled the Twitch stuff. Now, let me get back my chat. There you go. Is this a stream? No, this is all pre-recorded and highly edited. I don't know what you mean. So let's fix that. And it doesn't remove the political power. How do we remove the political power stuff from that modifier? Okay, I'm gonna do the boring thing where just look it up. Divided nation, right? I'm not stupid, that's how you write it, right? Is it divided? It's divided. Okay, I'm just stupid. So, until it's removed. I guess that last thing does remove it. It doesn't just show it yet because we are still in the second to last. Okay. But I do like how you can just remove it in the background, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not actively needing to do too much to get it fixed. That's a hard choice, by the way. Hussite or Catholicism? Oh, the consumer goods is so good. Oh, and we gain the legitimist. But over here, we gain compliance growth. The problem is, I don't know how good compliance growth is yet and how much like non-core land we will have at the end of this. The good thing is, nearly no voice crack here. The good thing is that we don't need to do this and we can ignore this for a while. Restore noble titles. Oh, this is political power dream. And restore the Empire's Custom Union. I guess we want that too. Imperialist claims. Bro, I do like this. Bro, English is not my first language, and I also suck at my first language. So what do you want from me? My German teacher always thought I was bad with languages, and then I got good in English, and I was still bad in German. So clearly, languages are not my skill. But I do need it to communicate with people, so I can't get around it. So we remove separatism. True story, by the way. Like, my German teacher was talking with me in, like, my final exams. He was like, yeah, I always thought we were just bad with languages. But then you got, like, the second best grade. Like, you know, there's, like, an A and I got a B in the final exam for English. I think everything else was, like, a D, like, the second, like, nearly passed, nearly passed, nearly passed, nearly passed. But, you know, got everything through. And it was like, I always thought you were just bad with languages, and then you weren't bad at English anymore, so I guess it's just German. I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. How you bad at your first language? I don't know, I'm born this way. Guess why I'm streaming in English? I have an excuse when I say stuff wrong in English. If I would do it in German, I would. You know? I can always say, sorry, it's my second language. It is what it is. I would say we do take the political power guy now, right? Where are you hiding the PP? Here, political power and your general unaligned support. Slovak nationalists, we don't really care for any of these, right? No, the democratic support, stinky democratic support. Now let's go for them. There you go. Give me your PP now. So, what is dragging us down? Divided nation. Okay, I'm stupid. That makes sense. Oh, it was Polish? Nope. I do have ancestors from Poland, though. Being European, I guess you have ancestors everywhere. Like, I think Krakow region I have ancestors, and then, like, Sudeten Germans, and then... Slovakia, too. 100% Slovakia, too. My surname is partially Slovakian. So, yeah, I got the full Austria-Hungary experience in my family lineage, so to be fair. You know, it is a skill for the Habsburgs to have such a big, let's call it like, diverse empire, and still being able to do incest, right? There's so many people in there, and they still always find themselves. That is a skill, you know? That is dedication. That's such a big possible chance to meet other people. I love to have stupid shit. I apologize. Why can't we still do this? How are we not at 50% yet? We're not even close. Okay, I need non-aligned support. I can't do you. I like this. Do we start? If they accept, we gain good modifiers. And I think if we do the diplomatic stuff, can we do this? Yeah. defeat them. Wait, what? No, we want to do that anyway, so we have to attack them. If we have to attack them, why would I care for this? Maybe because of the other states? You know what? Let's do it. Let's find out. Maybe it does something. No new wallpaper? There might be, because you have at the bottom right now. I mean, maybe you checked and because I didn't. But at the bottom right, you can now choose wallpapers. I didn't actually see if there is any there, like a new one. We need the political power for this, and yeah, this actually removes the negative political power thing. Okay, good, we fixed it. It's 1937, by the way. We should already own Austria. This is what is this? Once again. Bro, I love my emails. It's just full with, we wanna buy your main and second channel. This is my 5th reminder email just to make sure. I'm like, I obviously didn't answer. I mean, to be fair, I'm super bad with email. Sometimes I do just forget to answer them, but that is annoying. Grand battle plan. No other choice. No fort. True, we have no forts yet. Let's go down the Austria unification stuff. And then we do... let's click it. I'll click it now, and then we can force their hands. It puts us into early mobilization. Austria says Yugoslavia. Wait, Austria didn't say yes. But everyone else did. Hungary said yes. Yugoslavia said yes. Maybe that increases the chances. 0, I hate you. Some guy who made them all a friend of mine. I always forget I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna chill with this for a little bit. Yeah, it's superior firepower. Bro, you go with everyone and you call yourself a Chad. You know why I am the Chad? Because I did something everyone was scared to do. I went grand battle plan well knowing that it sucks, and you do something that is good, and we both still win the game. So who is Chad? Me giving myself a debuff, or you choosing the correct thing? I'm just saying. By the way, jokes aside, in some instances, Grand Battle Plan is very good. And if we actually play defensive for the beginning, Grand Battle Plan is pretty decent, trust me. Carol and yours look the same. Yeah, it is what it is. I just want to emphasize, I have nothing to do with this, though. I just clicked on Austria in one day and I saw, ah, yes. As always, yeah. I feel like at some point when you do challenge run, it is literally giving yourself a debuff, right? I said I do plan on a gun-only France video. I am pretty sure someone already did that. I do know Kurhu Games did it with like a year ago with the Soviet Union. And I thought it would be fun with France because you have more of an early war. Yeah. That's my reasoning. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Where is that guy that gives me unaligned support? You are. Thank you. Give me all the unaligned support. Or as it's called here again, non-aligned support. Because the game doesn't know what it means. Is it unaligned or non-aligned? Choose one. And the game is like, yes. Like, understandable. So we go more into artillery now. We could go a bit into planes now, but as we are very limited with research slots. We are. Okay, we're done here. I guess better artillery is not a wrong choice. The DLC is out, and you can use my code in the Paradox store to get a Steam key. There you go. I get, I think 12%? I don't actually know right now. I get some cut. So if you want to buy it anyways, use it. If you don't want to buy it because you think it's too highly priced, all power to you. I will not force you to buy it. So. No! My stability. That is so rude. We will remember this day. All hail the Skoda Empire. Funny. So let's go into Austria. I have to destroy myself. I hate that it says Chaotic Florius. Embrace fascism. Yeah, this is very good PR for my channel. This is good for sponsors. What's your politics? I am not allowed to say. I go chill. No, this is not my politics. No more stability. I gotta say, this flag, like, this is Austria, I get this, but this stripe looks a little bit thinner. So for a second, I thought it was like Latvia. Like, it's just on the edge, you know, of not being Latvian, but this looks wide over. Like, this is Austria, right? This is like, Imagine we do this, and out of nowhere, we get a vocal on Latvia, and we can core it. I'm Habsburg? Yeah, it's... I don't know if I'm allowed to spread these rumors. I might lose my Austria license and I'm not allowed to be in Austria anymore. Divide... This is based. Fight for Silesia. Understandable. Austrian core territory. I will fight every Polish. I'm not just joking. Or we split up Germany. Yo, Poland, France, you want Germany? Sure. Oh, we can... I think. This is a very hard choice, right? Because we can either get a cool border, or we can get a strong ally and a friend. I think in this playthrough, the Polish would be our friends, right? I'm gonna say the thing no Austrian was strong enough to say. I remember the Siege of Vienna. The Polish are our friends, so I think we should do this, right? Oh, hail the Supreme Leader, Florius God of HOI4. Sorry, my family is still a beginner, so they have not done enough certain things with family trees to gain the Habsburg perks. So, research fortifications, maintain. Already working on another fortification. Okay. I'm just doing this because it's free. Do we gain forts here? We do. Okay. So let's do this because it just costs guns. We got the war goal here. Kingdom, if they accept, they become a puppet. And... Wait, what? Kingdom of Czechoslovakia demands alignment. They like me. Okay, how about we do one more focus before we do that? Can we do this now? We can. Embrace confrontism. Beautiful. And improve opinion with them. In the meantime, we very quickly do that Austria war. I'm pretty sure I should get some horses. I should have had some horses, then this would be quicker. We have tanks. What do I talk about horses? Actually, force speed is beautiful. So we're in Vienna. Huh. That's, by the way, how I would imagine Austria fighting a war if it would be attacked today. I can say this, I've served in the Austrian military. So... capture the castle land, you know. Gutes altes Burgenland. Then we go here. It's funny, this is translated into castle land and there are barely any castles here. So, very big war, very hard. Do you have the price? Yes, it is 6 euros here. Excellent work, gentlemen. What about gentlewoman? Come on, guys. I will force everyone equally to work for me. Beautiful. And they like me. Good, then we do this next. Let's do that. Do we do... I could do this, or... I really want to do planes too. So we do this. Then we do... I think we should puppet Hungary and then call Austria. Can subjugate them, we can do... I like this. This tree, like, this goes into the category of not too much, but still a lot, if that makes sense. Right? Like, it is still some effort to get this done, but it is not like I have to play until 1942. You know what I mean? That's why I like this. Hungary secures Romania support for rearmament. Yeah, we don't want to make them angry right now. We want to subjugate them. In the background, I also went very sneakily to partial mobilization. I know, very smooth. So... I'm gonna risk it, we're gonna build an Sudetenland. I plan on losing nothing. I just noticed building those forts takes very long. 145 days. Yeah, maybe you should do this earlier. But to be fair, we're doing the actual important line right now. And this is just extra stuff. Construct. Yeah, this is good again. We'll exercise with political power to burn. Let's do it. Do a naval run with the most random country. Bulgaria. The Bulgarian navy must rise. They do have a navy tree, to be fair. They do have a navy tree, I just never do it. So... let's... planes. I talked planes, right? Let's not forget about it. Bam. Light aircraft. Yes. Continue. So, what is Skoda doing in the background? They are now level 4 optimized. Reducing... yeah, we could build... oh, we can change it. What do we want to optimize to? Infantry equipment, planes. I think planes would be interesting. And it makes mill construction quick. You know, I will reset it to planes. Let's do planes. Oh, I understand now. This here means we need infantry focus to do this. That is cool. that kind of forces you to go around and change that. I didn't understand it until now what this symbol means, but this is you need priority on infantry. Here it's not on heavy. Okay, okay, that is cool. Troop Germany. I think my plan for now is to dig in and survive. Hungary should like me, so actually we should be at the Hungarian border in case they know. Hello Hungary, you want to be my friend, my bestest of friend? I'm sorry to hear that. They said no. Anyways, let's call Austria. This was a very badly planned offensive, but I just got the idea with, wait, they could say no. Maybe let's prepare for them saying no too. And then they said no. So, good thing I reacted, bad thing I did it so late. But we're about to get Budapest. And yeah, you know, luck and unluck, that's what he's saying over here. Before they capitulate, do we need them to be a puppet? Integration efforts. I don't think so, no. I think the end goal is to always click this here. For which we need these states. By the way, Hungary, you're a little bit preoccupied. Don't you want to peace out? The emphasis on occupied here. I know, amazing pun. Give me everything. And give me your navy. Good talk, Hungary. Kiss, kiss. So, I think we save our political power. And we can do some more here. Land fort, do we get some anti-air? We get one level of anti-air, Moravia. And I mostly do this for the reason that we just have something to do over here. I don't think we need this, it's not too necessary. I think our nation is mostly fixed. Yeah, this is not too great. What do we need for ready for everything? 24 mils. We actually have the fighters deployed. We need to be a major nation. And we need more army readiness. And we're about to gain a lot of foreland. Great landlocked empire, I know, right? Here, what do we have over here? This is good. I like this. This is okay. This is great. Here. Germans want to drag us down. I won't allow it. And we are building mills since day one. I want to say this. Gonna allocate 2 factories to repairing. I'm not regretting anything. We're about to get more industry. Oh, we have the 25 mils now. But we're about to get more industry from getting cores. Oh, we can get more. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, so far we did a good job, I think, with getting the land early. I think I will demand this and then subjugate them. Is the overlord over the Kingdom of Hungary. Huh? So for this focus we need a Hungarian puppet. I guess that's good to know, you know, I'm just saying. So we release a Hungary, retain our cores. There you go. Can I do it now? There you go, okay. I guess otherwise we can't demand Transylvania because we do it in the name of the Kingdom of Hungary. I don't know. If you reduce the autonomy, do you become a crown puppet? No, because Austria is like a special thing where they have crown puppets. I thought they get this too. I think it's kind of cool. Low-key should have built 6. Hussite would be nice. Yeah, that's true. We caught everything. Oh, but yeah, look, we caught all of Austria. So we're now looking at 29 mils and 37 civs. You know, nothing against Germany, of course, but we're already looking way better. Let's start to import some resources. Very cheap from our puppet. Dutch Indies. Portuguese. We still have some time. For now. We need way more troops, so. Isn't there a way where we can jump to extensive? Yeah, this jumps us to extensive, 35-day focus, and we get more readiness. I think we need to do that now. I think we're now at the point where our industry is kind of fine. They said no. That is risky. Oh. Oh. They said no. But do we care? Because France is not guaranteeing them anymore. I would say we quickly do this. And see if we can get the land for Romania. And dependent on that... Actually, no, I'm wrong. We shouldn't do this. We should do this now, and we get Romania for free. If we declare war. I don't want to have a bigger front line against Romania. I'm very happy that this is a small front line. So we capitulate Yugoslavia first, and then we capitulate Romania. I will not do much with Air Force, because I want our Air Force to be safe. I would like to increase my conscription law, but that's what we're doing right now. I will go in right now, meaning we are at war with Romania now too. No, we're not. Interesting. Good, then let's push. Giving us some early, of course, the last stand. Chile Empire, I guess. I can't even say anything against it. You're just correct. But if Romania doesn't join, we might be better off in doing a larger front line. Oh, they didn't join because they also guarantee us, right? I'm stupid. We might want to get some of these now. I guess regrouping. I don't know. So... I was confused too, but they are not joining because Romania guarantees me and Yugoslavia. And if they guarantee us too, they will not join even though they guarantee them. So let's call in Hungary now. Bigger front line should help us because we have the bigger military. And now we can get some army experience. Our military will not perform beautifully because we are kind of still building up. Like, I've not really touched our templates yet, so we're fighting with this. That is not bad, though. It's not great, but for a 15 width, that's okay. I expected worse. It's not pure infantry. I'm surprised. Come on. Cross. Cross it. Cross it. Come on. Wait. Oh, that is way ahead. I guess we found the aircraft we're building now. So, do we have bomb locks? Because if we need something right now, I would be interested in gas. We have no air experience. Okay, that is a completely different topic. Then we do this. And we got into Belgrade. Beautiful. Well, this is being upgraded. We could get cannons. Cannons are good. And better artillery. I mean, yeah, he would probably love to backstab me, no? Mr. German man is probably planning on that as we speak. We just have a little bit more time because we're playing on good old historical. And I get a nice pop-up probably in a few seconds, telling me that he will plan to do that very soon. So we are working on a limited time frame here. But to be fair, the invasion of Yugoslavia is less of a slump than I thought it would be. For the sole reason that we are not absolutely losing and that we have a lot of militarization, quote unquote. Meaning we have some debuffs, but also meaning we have a lot of buffs through that. Yeah, our armory for some reason is really all behind there. Cut it off. I need to snake more. The longer we make the front line, the more he will struggle. For the sole reason that his army is not as big as mine. So he will have more and more holes in his front line. I also should use my tanks. Stop! There you go. Go somewhere there. So, get those victory points. New tank following orders. Can take the airport. Go here. You go around. What are we looking at right now? 76%. So yeah, we're slowly getting there. Stop the horse. Go here. You continue to go here, and we secure Macedonia. We secured the coast. And if Romania says yes, we're very much on our way to get Austria-Hungary. There we go. So you probably expect me now to make a horrible border. I could just take everything. But to be fair, that's the land we need. We can core. We get later on something to integrate when, you know what, I'm gonna be nice this time. We're gonna be at war with Germany anyway, so I'm not scared of that. Can't steal navy. Very sad. There you go. We got our puppet. The good ending, you know? I wanted to take the navy. I can't actually take the navy because you can only take navy if you already have a port at the beginning of the peace treaty, and having a port means that you already own the province before the war. So we couldn't take the navy because the game wouldn't allow it, because we didn't have the prerequisite of owning a port before the war. There you go. I actually know this game. If I use my brain for 3 seconds, I can actually explain what's going on. I know you're not used to it, because it's my fault. I don't explain everything in detail in my videos. There is a reason, yeah. So, can we get a better fighter? Oh, we're still researching cannon. Okay, then let's wait for that. But we can steal it when we integrate them. So if we integrate them, we have the navy. And yes, theoretically we could steal a navy, but you know, kind of screwed if we, you know. added for the army support. So, what do we have here? Military theorist, sure. Use guns to keep that up, please. We can go 5 speed, actually. For the first time, we can go 5 speed. And they say no. Ah, damn it. This time we can't go in. That is funny, we could attack Poland to restore. Oh, Poland, Lithuania. So now the big question is, what do we do? Can do a faction. Good modifiers here, very good modifier here. Integration, let's do that, I guess. This we can do once France takes away that, but for that they have to do a certain focus. Or Germany has to ask, I don't know. We can't do it right now, TLDR. I'm disappointed they just don't say yes. You know what we should do before we do this? Having a better front line with Italy could be good. No one is gonna really guarantee Italy. I also want to check out what we're missing here. It is the manpower in the field. And it's actually not a lot. So you know what? Even though they're not fully equipped, let's get more units out. And we can actually fix and modify for good. We need a bit more anti-air. We need a bit more artillery. But otherwise we're looking quite decent. Our industry is building quite quickly up. We will need some political power to integrate Hungary. Italy refuses. This brings us in an interesting situation where we could attack Italy before they join the Axis. But, as you also know, Germany will come for our ass in a second. On another note, Italy has no troops on the border. Guys, quick military operation, you know? 3 minutes adventure. I believe. Are we in Venice? Look at that. Once we get the supply up there, we're just melting through Italy, probably. But it really depends on how quickly we get this. 5 days. 5 days is a lot of time. Until these 5 days have passed, our supply is cooked. So you know what, let's chill for a second. Maybe bully them out of here. Italian Navy. Yeah, we can take the Italian Navy now. So, can build that for now. And they can naval invade us, but to be fair, they would do me a favor if they do that, because then I can clean up whatever they naval invaded. Do we have the supply now? We do. Good. Do we have trucks? No, I never built that. We don't have a lot. Take away for guns for a little bit. We have... Let's give him some offensive traits. Scavenger is also good. Better planes. They didn't bring up the Air Force because we didn't. I will use this. I will research this ahead of time. I will go here and throw on some cannons to that fighter as much as he can hold. Oh, that's good. And then that's our fighter now. Actually, we can just override this with this. And then we do CAS, which is just bomb locks with engine 2. We still... Oh, true, we got some air experience, but we still don't have enough. I guess we can do ground support here. So... Well enough with the problem that there's still too little supply here, so the rest of you go to Germany. Fixing that supply problem. Please attack me. We can go to... Still missing that manpower. Deploy you. Do we have it now? We do. We just need the political power. Entrenchment. Air experience. Let's get a general improvements for land forces. We're not building more? No, we don't need one on this. Let the Italians do some force attacks. I truly do not care. I'm surprised that this is bad supply, because we have a supply up over here, but I guess because it's not upgraded enough, it struggles. Because let's get level 3 railway. Get that in there. Don't ask me what Germany is doing over there. They're coming next to us though. Okay, how do we deal with this? We are still in that Italy war. To be fair, Italy would have declared us at any point, but maybe not this early. I mean, maybe not this early. They're at war with Poland. That is bad news. At the same time, it's good news. Come, let's go for Czechoslovakia. How could I have gotten rid of the Czech? We still have that, right? Okay, we get that one. I guess you can, maybe? Question mark. Oh, now the allies are in. Okay, the allies war has started. That is good news. I will force them to be at my border too. I will redirect more units to the German border. I do honestly... Okay, now they do that. You know what? Chill. You get in here. Interception. Let's shoot down some Italians. I think they screw me up because of the Air Force. The Polish are not just dying. I think that's kind of thanks to us. Let's get more troops to the German border. The Italians, I don't know what they're doing. They might be preparing a naval invasion, I don't know, but they took a lot of troops away. I will use this to bring more troops to the German border. And then we try to survive this. I think if Poland falls, we're screwed. So we need to act now. And at some point, Romania will join us. Also, if we hold Venice, we have a good supply situation. And they lose a lot of industry. That is worth it. So... Not a big fan how quick they push and how I don't get a war goal. This being a 70-day focus is kind of screwing me. But the supply situation has improved. We could maybe join the allies. I really do hope that we can push forward. Missing so much artillery sucks there. Don't need that. We do need that. That is good for now. They burn themselves out on us. And they stop bringing Air Force over. I am very confused. They should have some supply, right? I will put them on motorized. See if that improves anything. We don't have a lot of motorized, but we need it. Then... let's go for these modifiers now. Yeah, we have supply. Good. Let's go in. Germany, Germany, Germany. I think we have no other choice in playing offensive for now. Not giving them a chance. Like, we need to put pressure on them, otherwise they will kill Poland. And apparently if we take Czechoslovakia, we might be able... We can root this out, by the way. We might be able to peace out. There was a thing talking about a decision to unlock the decision peace agreement with German Reich. Yeah. If you control this. Oh. I just noticed. You guys are now doing your own thing and you don't push. Good. Just in case. Okay. That push is not going anywhere. I hate this. I wanted to select one unit, double click the same unit type and move everything, so everyone is... Oh. Junior recruitment office. Oh, we lost a lot of... Oh, yeah. I wanted to fix a military modifier. I guess forget that for now. Send some people over there to help. I guess damage this fort here. Oh, you can build... Oh, wait. I don't want to build airports. I want to build anti-air. I was like, wow, you can build way more levels of anti-air now. I'm like, oh no. I'm just building the wrong. So let's build that up. I'm not muted, no? I was scared for a second when you wrote that. I'm like, wait, am I yapping for nothing? Okay, the Polish offensive has calmed down a little bit. And they're more pushing into me. I like that the Italians are burning their equipment. The Allies are pushing. That is huge. Good, we're holding here. Holding here. What we need to do now is to catch up in equipment. We have a huge artillery deficit, which basically kneecaps us. Get back in there, help. The Air Force is... Okay, most of the Air Force is still in Poland. Trying to take that. Help. We should help to defend this. So we fixed that for now. Maybe help with the last stand. I think the home territories are very much under control. We're getting rid of the... Oh, we already got rid of the negative modifier in here. Oh my god, they orc memed that. Italy's holding strong. We need to hold this. Maybe build a few troops in the background. Just as emergency reinforcements. We hold this. This is big for Poland. This is good. But just burning out the Italians is something that is way more useful than you might think. That means that their ally is way less capable. And if they ever... Like, they joined the Axis, but I don't think they will ever declare war on the allies. And if they do, they're just dead. Instantly. Which would mean a free puppet for me. Because I'm the player and I... attack them first, so I get Italy. It's a little bit cheesy, but you know how much the AI hates in this game, I take it. So... we need that political power now. We're holding out. Poland is surviving. Yeah, the allies are pushing. My main problem with the allies is probably that they're a bit too incompetent to win the air war. I would also... Wait, I would assign way more to repairing. Because we need those forts repaired as soon as possible. See, they destroyed this fort and that's why they're pushing so hard now. Yeah, maybe I should bring my air force over there then. On the other side, I do think it does a good job keeping Italy alive. You know, I will take one thing over here. Intercept a little bit. We can't do this. We don't have army readiness. We still like the political power. Bonuses. This is an offensive bonus against fascists, or actually against anyone. But we don't want offensive bonuses right now. War support. Yeah, it goes really down. We could get this to get it up. On the other side, I would like industry more. Here we get 1 mil. We didn't do any of the big military focuses. We also didn't fix our military yet at all. More entrenchment. Anything good here? Lessons of war. It's good modifiers, but I feel like there's so much fluff in between, if that makes sense. Like, do this focus, then do this focus. Like, that's my approach. There's also research slots we really need. Ongoing primary investigations, we lose political power. Do we care for research slots right now? I don't need tanks. Tanks do nothing for me. Like, short term, this is all kind of useless. I'm already in the war. National Defense Act. I don't care anymore. The research, like the mill construction speed could be good. Spy agency could be nice, but to be honest, do we care? It's a small bonus where we can kind of disrupt their planning. Here, railway infrastructure. It's also not a lot. The dam is good local modifier, don't get me wrong. But this is 70 days. Before that I need to do 35-day focus. So I guess Honest answer, the best thing to do is do nothing, get political power, and fix the military. I do hate that this is the answer, but it's true, is it? Manpower-wise, we are absolutely fine. That's good news. And we're using the wrong thing for garrison. Use the horse. What does the horse do? The horse is artillery. Don't use the horse. Or use the militia. It's super small, but I can't. Okay, then we just do 1, 2, 3. Wait, 3, 4. I'm lazy. I did a screenshot for some reason. I call this MP. There you go. That is symbol. Super scary MP symbol. And then we do this because currently using like support equipment and artillery. How much artillery? Oh, this gave us a lot of artillery back. That is good. Bam. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's what I'm doing right now. Both things. We need more trains. Oh, that is a funny thing I didn't think about. Oh, guys, my supply is so bad. Has 0 trains. Guys, you won't believe it. I can't fix my supply. Still 0 trains. Guys, I don't know why, but I have no supply. Is Kev more effective? You wouldn't lie to me, so I'm believing you. It is. Okay. There you go. Change it. That it reminds me. We never took this. Like, now they made it so easy, and I'm still not doing it. Oh my god. Soft attack for artillery. Yeah. Assault infantry. We want assault after. And as for here... Grand assault. Breakthrough, soft attack. Yeah, let's do grand assault. Then over here, oh, we gain this. Oh, cool. And do this. Can't trade for train. I could buy them, but I'm lazy. Support equipment. Hey, train? Best train. Vehicles. No one is selling trains? Question mark. I think no one is selling trains. Huh. Ah, I know. They brought a tank over and supply memed this. There's one building those units because we still struggle a little bit to hold this all together. Did it? They brought over. No, they didn't bring that much over. Let's do some last stands here. Buy ourselves a little bit of time. Kick them out here. We can kick them out because they probably destroyed our own. Yeah, they destroyed the fortification. So, it goes both ways. So, that is fixed. Italy is still doing Italy things. Like, look at the losses for a second. Let's enjoy that. We lost 114, which is a lot. Germany lost 100k nearly, and Italy lost 300k. We mostly lost against Germany, so we're still trading better against Germany, but it's not perfect. Which once again is a sign that our military is a little bit too thinned out. We need more men. But we did catch up with equipment. Like, very good. And we did save Poland, which, you see, I wanted to hold its supply up, because now they can't push anymore here. Because they had supply going from here, but they ran out of supply now. So this sucks them. I looked away there in Warsaw. Oh my god. Can we get that back? No. Can we do this? No. That is not good. A second ago they didn't have Warsaw. And that's a problem with Germany, right? Like, they do these spearheads. And you look away for a second. And they're in a province they weren't before. It's very much of keeping an eye on this. I take it back, we need more infantry. Is France still pushing? Kinda. Them having supply here now is scary though. And see, they bring a tank. That means they're playing a spear attack. Oh, I guess they don't. What we need is like 10 more units. Can we take that from Italy? I don't think so. Oh, what we can do is we can request more Hungarian units and bring that over to Poland. I think here. Then what we can also do... I take that. I take that. What we can... Oh, we don't have trains, by the way, because they bomb my trains, and there's also a thing. But what we can also do is probably finally fix our army. Yep, ready for anything. Bomb. So that got rid of that, and we have ready for anything now, meaning we can also go down here now, which is also ready for anything, making us even stronger and reducing damage from chaos, which is something we want. Save force. I don't like how you put this in apostrophe, so like, we will literally save Warsaw. I don't know what you mean with quote unquote. What if I'm rude and just counterattack you? Huh? What will you do now? Huh? It's not so fun if it's you, right? Right? It's not so fun when it's you. There you go. Got all of my land back. Can we do the same? Oh, they gave up, by the way. I believe. Force attack. Wait. Ah, they're strongly entrenched. I don't know if we can do this. This is not a worthwhile endeavor. I take it back. I take it back. The problem is because they have all the air over Poland. No, they don't. Holding Italy is super good, by the way. But yeah, we were not ready for this war. I mean, obviously. You're not meant to be ready for this war, but to be fair, with the monarchist path, we are more ready for the war, and then I put ourselves in a situation where we are the attacker now, and that's why we have no war support, by the way. We have no war support because I attacked the Germans and not the other way around. I just wanna emphasize that. We're kind of on a timer though, because at some point the Romanians will be joining the enemy's team. Can we do that? That would be huge. I think we can do that. Gonna risk it. Keep an eye on that. Need way more trains. Hey, Brian, by the way. Same all the way. I literally had a poll what we should do, and the people voted monarchist. And the monarchist path is Austria-Hungary. It's not me starting the stream with, we are gonna play Austria-Hungary today. It is me starting a stream and everyone telling me, we are going to play Austria-Hungary today. You can't put this on me. Anyways, mild upset opinion aside, I think we encircled Warsaw. Like the counter. The siege of Warsaw, but the other way around. That is so stupid. But it's good news. Them losing Warsaw is giving Poland a lot of victory points back. Poland a lot of industry back. And it takes a supply hub away from them, which is also once again good. They still have this here, but it's still nice. So integrate Hungary. Let's do it. Bam. So that is that. You're welcome, by the way. They're super thinned out though. I want to do some moves. But we don't have a military. Yeah, Mussolini is just doing Mussolini stuff. Funnily enough, because we control Venice, he's losing support. So he's just getting screwed in the background. That's fun. So, bring you to the front line. You don't need to know how to use a gun. You just need to use a gun. That's fine. You got the basic training. This is how you brief. Good luck. So, let's do some pushes. As any other aging YouTuber, I'm bold, so let's do some bold moves. I believe that we can do this. So, we could probably get a truce now. Or get even more fortification. So I think we don't need fortifications anymore. We can utilize the film industry to gain some war support back. That is good. Yeah, we could do this, but I think we're not in for a peace treaty anymore with Germany. I think the peace treaty will come normal HOI4 style. You can reinforce this province all you want. I'm getting your ass. Trying to bring in a tank now. Their problem is they're not... Oh, they actually don't... Oh, over here they do. They're not entrenched anymore, meaning we got it. I hate when I do this. When I double click and instead of like I want to select a certain unit type, a certain unit, and then I select all of the unit type, and they all move forward, all unentrenching. Sometimes I don't even notice I do that. Now I notice that. Thankfully, like you keep so many provinces open if you do that. So this is nice if we kill like 2 infantry, but it's not like life changing. It's just something. Now we should kind of hunt for the tanks. And the good thing is we now have these modifiers, right? We have piece of our time and ready for anything. And that one is a defensive modifier, giving us stability though and war support, so this is not a problem anymore. And this one is reducing cast damage. I mean, coordination is also nice, and army, you know, regain is also super nice. But I do like the cast modifier. Because the German cast is something that is, you know, at least trying to screw us up. So, we want problems. I want peace. I wouldn't mind a bit of peace. Peace in our time. Prosperity. Oh, Dresden. Give me that. Now! Thank you. Got ourselves a Dresden. Goodbye, tank. You can go to Leipzig. And then we get control over Sachsen. Meaning they lose a lot of industry. And now we can think about this compliance modifier. That modifier becomes super attractive now. Let's get Hussite Legacy for 30% compliance growth, which seems super good. You missed 2 hours, yes, but the upside of a YouTube stream is that you can always go back to the beginning and see what you missed. And the stream stays up forever, so it's basically a video, just worse. You're welcome. And I don't have time for a video this week because I'm being forced at gunpoint to attend to my birthday party. And I've poorly planned out my upload schedule. So I'm suffering from success, I guess. But I will play this DLC with you if the world wants me or not. Is the focus tree any good? I subbed on Twitch, I hope that helps. I always appreciate it. That's why I kind of do both Twitch and YouTube, just different times. I enjoy it. But I got it for free. So I can't speak for the paid experience. Yeah. To be fair, I just... it is the opposite approach. Like, just to give Paradox some logic, the last thing was Middle East. And I say we didn't like it. Because India was fun. I liked the Indian focus tree, but the other ones felt rushed and were unrefined. But thank you for all the happy birthdays, by the way. I do appreciate it, thank you. And Czechoslovakia is the opposite of that, where they just focus one nation and they try to make a big focus tree. Yeah, my birthday, my actual birthday is tomorrow. But yeah, I brought up my birthday party coming up. But I appreciate it. So this is the opposite approach, where they do a huge focus tree, just one focus for one nation to get it right, which I do understand. But now it feels like, oh, you're making one content pack for one nation. It feels like not a lot. Which, you know, it has this weird taste where on paper, like, I understand how it's meant. As like, okay, last time we did too much for one region. Now we really try to get it right with one nation. And to be fair, so far as I see it, I have fun with the focus tree. But the problem is, I can't tell you long term how it will inflict on historical. Will the Czechoslovakian AI be super annoying now? Like, I love the Chilean focus tree, but in terms of playing historical, Chile always joining the war to screw up Japan, either, even if it doesn't make sense, is annoying. Yeah, Briar birthday was... I don't want to say when, because I don't want to just dock your birthday. But you all said your birthday. We're in Berlin, by the way. I don't know if we should mention this, but we are in Berlin. I just left-clicked into Berlin. Should we do it? Should we just, you know, Czechoslovak the Legion? That's a lot of red, I believe. Oh, it's 1939 still, by the way. 1939 and the Czechoslovak army is in Berlin. We playing on so low, like on so slow speed. I didn't notice that we already won. Oh, this is good news. This is good news. We finally can be bees. Yoop-de-doo. Ah, damn it. Operation Rescue Private. What is the Czech name? No, it just walked out of Stettin. Okay, sure. We saved them. That mustache. Yeah, that was an Italian spy. No wonder we found out about him. To be fair, our king is also an Italian spy. Look at that. That isn't an Italian spy, I don't know. We'll chill a little bit again. I know of the problem that we need a new theater, and the theater is not gonna be big. I'll pop in here. Yeah. Problem is they have anti-air, meaning we do be struggling with some defense, offense stuff. Like, these encirclements are not easy. Oh, we got an achievement. Let me just... The Munich disagreement. As Czechoslovakia occupy Munich while at war with Germany. Yeah, I never had that before, apparently. There you go. You got the Munich disagreement. Saving private people. Peppa. I probably said it wrong. To be fair, I'm not checking. Thanks, look, I can destroy you. I could reinforce the province, or I could just attack the tanks that are currently attacking the province. Meaning that I kind of fuck them up. Oh, actually, can we just encircle this one? It would also be great. Because then they don't have the tank anymore. Then they don't have that tank anymore. Yeah, too late. And I got Stettin, but this is the second time I have to save you. By the way, if you... Oh, the Polish are also pushing completely back. That's good news. I think it should be our sign to remove our units and help our own war effort. You know? Because as much as we like the Polish, I don't want them to get much war score. So, you know. Kiss and love goes out, but still, I want more land. How much war score do we have? 77. Yeah, get everything. Easy peasy. Thank you for putting away all of your entrenchment. Goodbye. What are they trying to strike now? Their own facility. The Italians are planning a raid on the German facility we took over. I'm doing nothing with this facility. This facility just exists. This is just... I do not give a single fuck about this facility being bombed. If I want to be honest, you're doing me a favor, Italy. So let's get more guns. So the Polish front line is completely open now. If I have to imagine why, let's cancel military access so we can take over some Polish land. I imagine because they want to protect the actual cores now, and this side barely has any. We got the Hussite legacy. They always said no so far, by the way. Every time I ask anyone for anything, they said no. This entire playthrough. We're playing on historical. Maybe historically everyone will say no. Which would be an interesting, like, opposite approach to a path. Where normally you have a secured yes. Maybe in Czechoslovakia you're meant to be fucked over historically. So everyone's like, no. Hey, you wanna help? No. Hey, could you help us with Britain? No. Hey, you wanna join out? No. Understandable. The counterattack the tanks so it can push. Literally the best thing you can do against tanks if they push you. Because they have very high attack, but they kind of suck in defense. This is why they're horrible in tank only partially, because you know you can't always attack. Especially at the beginning where you don't have a lot of tanks. But if they attack you, don't try, like if you have the possibility and it's just a tank, don't defend, attack them. They have shit defense. I mean, they have good defense, but not as good as attack. So if you use infantry to just attack a tank, you easily come out on top and you kill a lot of tanks in progress. You see how his equipment really goes down because he's losing a lot of tanks from trying to attack and defend at the same time. Yeah, my Steam notifications are always off. What did you write me? You wrote me cheating. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. When did we push into that? I looked away and we control half of Poland. Let's just push. We're winning. Italy is still existing on the side, by the way. They're still like these. Battle of the Insonso, by the way. It's Austria-Hungary World War I all over again. And France is still guaranteeing. Oh. Wait, I could have attacked them. Wasn't France guaranteeing me in the early game? At that point, they didn't anymore, though. They dropped your guarantee quite early. Romania, they keep for a longer time, if I remember correctly. They joined the Allies. Fuck me. I don't want to fight the Allies next. Because it is the thing, right? Yeah, I need to control this. And them saying no absolutely fucked me. I guess next war. Allies. At least we get a Germany. How do you get rid of that? The focus tree over here. Keep and like it's under the industrial part on the right. You can do it here. Force industrial hand. Or we went monarchist. If you go monarchist or fascist, you can embrace corporatism. That's what we did. So these are the two focuses where you get rid of it. I hope that helped. Because I was confused too. I didn't immediately find it. Sisyphus noises. Yeah, you know what? Let's join a random voice chat again. There goes like there you go. Welcome to this experience. By the way, Germany never declared war on the Benelux. Got so screwed, they never could do anything. What is going on now? Oh, we got their main navy port, okay. Can we just get Hamburg, please? Go on, get in there. I believe. I don't care if they have Air Force, kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Thank you. Soviet Union is expanding into the Baltics. Okay. Wait, how did... They actually do Norway? I'm so confused. Oh, and the Allies are at war with the Soviet Union. I guess because of the Baltics thing. To be fair, maybe we don't fight the Soviets, you know? Maybe we combine? What do you say? Yes. That is, huh. Bohemia, Slovakia. We can restore the Bohemian Kingdom. But let's do that. Core is always nice. And we need manpower, apparently. Are we still building? Nope, we are just screwed. I think the occupation is what kind of getting us right now. Are we building CAS? We never do. We never did. Because we didn't have the army experience. Oh, but we can do the better CAS now. Look at that. Oh, I overrode fighters. Oops. Anyways, here, fighters. Improve small airframe. Full cannon. Let's build that too. And that should actually help us a lot going into Italy. Don't need to import anything. Yeah, we just need to import a little bit here. Getting the supply hub. Running over all of the German units here. Getting that supply hub. We don't need manpower where we are going. No, there's everything's normal with Stalin. I don't know what you mean. Normal Stalin. I swear. I swear on my Australian nationality. So... Go on. Oh, it's using Denmark. Maybe I should kill Denmark. Let's kill Denmark when it... How do you encircle me here? This is rude. I'm breaking out. In protest. And I'm circling you. Not you. Help up here. Going to go on an adventure against Denmark. I disagree. And we did it in the correct moment, because Germany capitulated. So, and a lot of things happen right now. Germany capitulated, and Italy joined the war against the Allies. That on today's news of why I can't have nice things. So, do we have some stockpile of Air Force? Of course not. Then we take whatever we have, bring it to Denmark, because it should be more than whatever Denmark has. With some resemblance of air supremacy. And bomb a little bit, and then we push. There you go. Post. I'm pretty sure we do knife through butter over here. Even though our military is fucked, the Italians are even more fucked. Not the biggest fan of Romania. Actually, Romania, this is perfect. If the Allies lose here, I can just attack the Soviets to get the land instead of fighting the Allies. The Soviets are worlds easier to, capitulate. Because then I don't need to fight the US. Could get all of this for free. New achievement. There you go, I'll show you. New achievement. We now have, as monarchist Czechoslovakia, integrate both Austria and former Bohemian lands. And we get Premislit's dream. That was budget, probably. I do not care. 2 achievements, 1 run. I wish it was a video. What's the name of the DLC? Very unsuspiciously taps out. The DLC is called Piece of Our Time. Currently €6 on Steam. Transfer the territory. Do we transfer the territory? If we transfer the territory, we don't have to take it in the Peace Treaty. I will transfer the territory. It means I need to... Oh. Yeah, sure. Good choice, I guess. Anyways. We have most, but not all. So we'll try to do the most out of this, but not all out of this. go. Then we go to scroll down, Italy. Normally they take their own land, but here they did so little, they can't. How much do we have in points? Yeah, let's do this. Too many points we have. Just remember something. I have to do this. This. Now it becomes scary. Now we have to do some sacrifices. You know what? I will sacrifice these colonists down here. And so you want the navy, right? I want that. No, don't do that to me. No! They get one province. To be fair, I don't need it, but the German land is nice, and now they've kind of a semi-war goal on me. You have the British occupied zone, you have... Oh, that is a war crime. Anyways. It reduced the capability to help here, which is good. We gain most of this. I will try to integrate Italy as soon as possible. Because I still want the land. So we're building in them. So over here. Oh wait. Border gore. Actually speaking, I think it's not the worst border gore. This, yes. 100%. This is fine, but Italy is fine. This is sad, because there's a lot of industry, but to be fair, we got most of Germany, so it's what, you know. It is what it is. If I give you an attack order, could you like not stop attacking after 3 seconds because you don't feel it anymore? There you go. Was it that hard? I don't think so. I'll pop it then more. Actually, you know what? I take it back. It's direct crown. Reminds me why I play at peace conferences. Yeah, I think so too, but to be fair, if I do mods like this, we don't get random achievements anymore. And I do find it funny when we have like random achievements in random runs, like we did right now. Of course it became less, because I did get a lot of achievements over time. But yeah. Oh, I did not notice that this entire thing for helping the Spanish Civil War. And helping the Soviets if they go into a civil war. That is cool though. That is super cool. What I find sad is that I have no real incentive to go down the industrial path. Because why would I? I don't have the time. Same with the army path. But that's sadly the norm, is it? So now we want the Soviets to kill us all. And once they did, we want to attack them. I love that they are suffering economy of conquest now, because the Western occupied Germany is still Germany. So let me... Oh. We need more troops now. No Turkey, I'm fine, thank you. So, how do we get more? Oh yeah, Austria-Hungary. I remember why I wanted to do this. We could integrate Hungary, which I do want to do now. And we can send them probably stuff for that. Like 1,000 trucks once. Should do a little bit. As for focuses, I don't want to attack the Soviet Union right now, so I guess we do some industrial focuses. New video. This is a live stream. What's the end goal? I want to form Austria-Hungary for sure. So we integrate Hungary and then we kill the Soviet Union, and I guess then we do that. We just gotta pray that the Soviets absolutely kill everything that has to do with the Allies, and so far they seem to do that. If they only control one port, I'm pretty sure they can't save this anymore. Once Romania's gone, we are basically secure to get what we want. Build forts. Do they I get your logic, yeah. I think you're correct. I tend to build mills and civs because it kind of makes it faster because you get more civs by building civs and puppets, if that makes sense. Or mills, you get more industry from that. So I tend to do that. I'm not beating the Austria-Hungary. Look, you go to the right now go to the beginning of the stream and you check how we got to this point. It was not me choosing we go down Austria-Hungary. It was me giving everyone an option to choose, and the 75 majority wanted to play Austria-Hungary. It is not my fault this time. And if anyone says this guy looks like me, you say this to every guy with a mustache. Every guy with a mustache is, oh, Florius, that's you. Start with fucking Kurt Schuschnigg. I just build infrastructure. To be fair, it's also good for leader. I lost the war goal. Against who, though? Romania? Oh, we lost the war goal against Romania. To be fair, I didn't want to use that since to join the Allies. He looks like he... So, integrate Hungary even more. We have a lot of political power, so I will use it just to integrate our puppets real quick. And we have the ultimate Bohemia. How's the comply? By the way, we are on a horrible law. We wanna be on civilian oversight, because we're not even at war, so it's super good. How much do we have now? Nearly 100 civs. By the way, we did nearly no civilian focuses, civ focuses. I say 100 civs are good. I want to get rid of the Hungarian divisions. We'll turn everything into our main division, which is not great. I want to drill that. We need more weapons. We need more steel. I guess we sell most of our steel. Let's trade with Sweden. I'm doing some, you know, improvements to good old Paradox. By the way, look, we have a navy! We have a navy! Repair these ships. We have a navy! Fall of Warsaw. This is good news. This is generally good news, because if the Soviets take over, we just have to kill the Soviets. I don't mind fighting the Soviets. I mind fighting the Allies. How do you see 20 Floriuses today? I checked all the clone tanks. They're all still inside. There. Balanced? What's the difference? I don't really care right now, but... we get more building slots. Oh, we definitely want more building slots. We're not building, like, tall. We're building wide. The widest. He looks like... it's not 20 people with a mustache. Fuck you. Oh, Florius, I saw a homeless guy with a mustache. It's you. And to be fair, it could have been me. No, they're pushing back. Kill him. Soviets, kill this man. They're pushing back. Kill Soviets. Did the US join? No, they didn't. Don't let Biden ruin your dreams. Win, Soviets. Why can't I do this? Focus on heavy industry. Oh, that's what we started for heavy industry. Shrink education disciplinaries. When this is done, we gain a research slot. That is cool. I didn't even see that. This just disappears. Gains rural education efforts, and at the end of it, we gain a research slot after a year. That is cool. I like. That's new. So, peace in our time. Very good. We gain more mills. What I will invest into. 10 volunteers? I think they hate me too much. We're kind of anti-communist already, so... They kind of hate me. I know, rude. So, we have a lot of civs now, by the way. Yeah. Mostly because I'm integrating those puppets. I'm surprised that the Soviets don't go the final stretch. Poland capitulated, that's good news. It's funny how we stopped Poland capitulating for super long and now we want them to capitulate. It's also super sad. But yeah, that should be enough too. What we need now is a big air force though. So, everything into air. Build a spy agency. You are absolutely correct. We didn't... We lose 4 days, who cares? There's a spy agency focus. If you already have a focus for that, why not do it? There you go. It's 35-day focus, who cares? We already lost a few days anyways, because I needed political power to get some focuses done. That's great. For the Austro-Hungarian Empire, we need just the Romanian parts, which I hope to get from the Soviet Union once they capitulated all of this. Romania is super stubborn for some reason, and the Soviets are highly incompetent. But they are pushing now. They were here before, now they're here. They're still on... Oh, actually, look at that. We can look now. Germany under attack. I mean, yeah, but it's kind of their own fault. No, I wanna watch a little bit. So, of course, okay. You were in my Discord. What do you mean, long time no see? But how are you doing? So... This is all great. If they get this port and this port... Oh, actually, that's my port. If they get this port, they have full control over the mainland. Okay, I would say we can prepare our invasion. I think we have to do it in 2 field marshal orders. One here. And one more down here. They can overlap a little bit, that's fine. Now we just need to have way more men. I think you can actually be in that one. Then we need air supremacy. Manpower will be a problem until we form Austria-Hungary. But that is what it is. New DLC. It's not a full DLC, it's a content pack. I don't know how I feel about the price. Like, 6 euros. 6 euros is not the worst, but it's also not great. It's fun though. Like, as for the focus tree itself, business aside, like corporate. It's fun. I'm having a good time. I think everyone from Czechoslovakia will have great fun with this focus tree. Same as I have with the Austrian focus tree. I wrote the death of the Austrian focus tree that I really like it. Back then. Yeah, appreciate it. So... raise the conscription law? I can't, because I'm not at war. Already at extensive. You forgot that we just had a death war against Germany. So... we need to send more stuff. I think 2 land leases and we're done here. Like, if I send all of my convoys to Hungary, which makes a lot of sense, and a lot of my planes to... maybe some more? Oh, yeah, you get all of that. And then we should be able to integrate both. I don't want... see, I want to integrate... like, Hungary is obvious. I need it for Austria-Hungary. Italy, I do it because their focus tree at the end they get independence. And... yeah, everyone from Czechoslovakia, so no one. You're from Switzerland, don't talk. Maybe at some point I play this focus tree. Check only. I'm having fun. I'm just saying also the wrong, like, especially the people... I don't know why I'm in Kiev with this, by the way. Especially people from Czechoslovakia, you know. Every Czechoslovakian... oh, that's what you mean. Did I say everyone from Czechoslovakia will have fun? I get my own mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, can you do the thing again? It was sick. Anyway, Hungary gone. Delicious. You get manpower from disbanding units. So I'm just saying. No, they have their own undisbandable. I gotta keep the Viktor Orban corpse, man. What the fuck? Here, stay. Control all the stadiums. Have fun. Yeah, I don't know. Like Albania, strong country. Oh, I would love an Albanian focus tree. Am I the only one saying this? I would love an Albanian focus tree. I would play the hell out of it. Like, Albania is one of those nations probably get like a super good focus tree for no reason. I will love it. Yeah, I don't know why you can't dismantle stuff. If it transfer nation, you should be able to just dismantle it, and that's that. True, you don't have the supply thing. There you go. Do that. Our units are bad, by the way. I hope you know that. Our unit is like 15 with. We can add this. How are we gaining manpower? Hungary is not a core land. Or is it because we're starting to get compliance? Oh, it might be. We're getting manpower now. By the way, goodbye, Italy. We're getting manpower now. Oh no, Italy has... oh, you can join the Viktor Orban corps. I don't give a fuck. Come on. Can I delete you? Nope. Can I delete you? Yes. Goodbye. Yeah, I think we gain enough compliance in Germany that we are over the threshold. Here. That's 20 compliance. And we're already close to 40 compliance, which is great. The compliance modifier might be super good. So the US joins the Allies. I see why they don't push here. I just find it stupid why they're not able to push this out. Like, if they push this out, they could easily kill this. But anyways, I don't care about this. I care about all of this. Wait. You've gone a completely different theater? The shame theater, there you go. Just do naval invasion, sacrifice them. Oh, that is actually a good idea. Just let them be encircled and die is genuinely a plan I like. It's a good proposal. I'll let it pass through Senate. Anyways, let's go against the Union. I need my Romania. Gotta steal the land. 1941. Invasion of... Oh, the British are guaranteeing our independence. Look at that. 1941 current... Oh! The Allies did bad stuff. They got this back. Sure, let's take away the attaché. Oh, they're doing more naval invasions. I don't like that. I hope they fail. Because then I need to share more. Oh, they finally took this out, by the way. Maybe if they take over my land here, when I do a push, they're able to... If I encircle the Allies, then they can't push anyways. Guess that's the plan. How much air do we have in the meantime? A lot of chaos. And for fighters... some too. Not all good, but... There you go. I believe. All of Hong Kong. Based. The Soviets really want to lose. Don't push that. Mine to push. Stop. Good. No, stop. Oh, they're dying. So we can also get that for 2 modifiers. And I would say we just don't even give them a chance to react. Infantry bonuses, infantry bonuses. I never upgraded them. Adaptable based infantry bonuses. Good. I feel like we should have green air. And we should push. Yeah, as I said, they took all of that. I don't like that. As long as we get as long as we get Warsaw, we can take everything. They're pushing. How? So, when can we form it? We're seconds away. We need controls all the highlighted states, so we just need this here. Ignore the manpower. We're about to have a lot of manpower. In your orders is to ignore the manpower. So, take it. Got a fascist threat, that's a war goal against Spain, but we do not care. Good, we control everything, right? No, we don't control this. Oh, we need... Oh, this is such a big push though. Oh, damn it. Like, last second they're in, right? Last second they get... The problem is... We need... Wait. I thought the allies were in our territory. Okay, then I don't care. Just need to get there. Come on. Okay, then take this. How are they ignoring their own homeland, but are super defensive in the Romanian mountains? Like, then I just cut you off from your ports. I don't care. Like, if you don't do anything, I'll just do that. I don't care. FireEye. I mean, you know, I saw it. I know it existed. I see some comments about it. I appreciate the support. I can't make any promises. It is on my radar. But I've seen a lot of people have done it lately, so I'm like, Same reason why I'm not doing, like, Purist Enclave right now, because there's so many did a playthrough right now. So, I'm gonna chill a little bit. Immediately 4 people like this. Oh yeah, please do this, Florius. I will. It's on my radar. But don't forget to write it down. It will happen. So, oh, we can click the button now. Restore Austria-Hungary, or in our case, New Zealand, Lebanon. Very good. And look at our manpower. Beautiful. With that manpower law, we can get more units out. Ah, beautiful. If you have any questions about why we call this name, good. You will get no answer. This flag is a very old insider that made it into this beautiful, beautiful mod. Oh my god, they are actually pushing here. So wait, the problem is that this field marshal order is super thinned out, and on top of that, some of the allied things. So what we need to do now is we need to untangle those 2 field marshal orders, clean up the back line, deploy the units we're missing to the front line, and now to this front line, and clean up that mess. Plus, these fighters should go to there. You're welcome. I hate these mountains. So what the shame theater can do, because I know at some point it will be annoying, is protect this coast. Oh no, that is bad news. Right click into Warsaw. They're not allowed to get Warsaw. If they get Warsaw, they can liberate Poland. If I control Warsaw, I can take Polish land in a peace treaty. Very, very important. We need to hold and control Warsaw. I didn't expect the allies to do a left click like that. What we want to do next is just cut them off over there. We need to hold and control Warsaw. Every single unit staying in Warsaw. I'm gonna leave. Okay, this is very important. I will leave. Goodbye. Wait, this is of high importance. Don't care. Goodbye. Is Syria here? No, Syria is employed. I know, very rude. I told him many times he should stop. He didn't listen to me. Anyways, the Soviets winning that in the early war was super lucky. There is in the Czechoslovakian area, he's serving as advisor. There you go. Push. That's a good encirclement, by the way. See, all we needed was a bit of manpower and air force. And we won, by the way, we won the German war without air force. So people saying, oh, Florius, you always use air force. I didn't dare, did I? We had like inter-war fighters for most of that. So we cut off the allies, we got the formable. I'm happy. You know what we didn't get? The compliance government. Shit. We should chill a little bit there. Chill forward to the next supply hub. Before we dig in for a little bit, and I see this is also a horrible front line to hold. But that's just missing men. They can lure in the field, I believe. Goodbye, tank. Goodbye, another tank. You clean this up. They can push over there, that's fine. It's a supply of Brian. Let's take that. Take that. Take that. Now we have the opposite problem where this front line is super overstretched and the other one isn't. So let's change it. We have a manpower problem again. That is new. We shouldn't though. I think it's still trickling in the manpower. Don't do a focus. Yeah, I don't really care for focuses anymore because all of our modifiers are kind of fixed. Just good old-fashioned warfare now. Talking about, oh, they got this, I don't care. Yeah, I forgot about it. Now I should care again. But to be fair, them kind of going in like this plays into my cards. Yeah. Because that means we can just encircle them. The endless Soviet army is not so endless. Especially because the Allies softened them up a little bit. There. Right on here. Get to here. I mean, let's do it easy. Let's get service by requirement. Just go there. Before we... once again, misclick. Before we do this again and I'm like, oh, I don't need it. Oh, I would like it though. Oh, let's just do it. Let's just rip off the bandage. Bandit. Say bomb. You go here and take that. You can hold that easily. Then you have an easy defensible position over here. Can we push over? Good. And we can bring more troops over in a second. So, I'm getting a bit more low energy, I know. The Allies are pushing. Kingdom of Greece taking over Estonia here is kind of cursed, but if they push, we push. I'm not giving them anything for free. How much war score do we look like? 51%. Beautiful. Iran! Or Iran. Joined the Allies. I never know how to say it like this. The Iran. American minus Iran, I think it's called. More internationally. Florius, when communist Germany? I don't know. This is literally a thought about it. But I never really got down to record it and, you know, write it down as a fun video idea. But it's more skillish on my side than it being a bad idea. I have the problem where I have so many video ideas and I just don't get time to work down all of them. And they're pushing out Greece. So, Iran. Oh yeah, it's beautiful manpower. It gets... You inherit so much dog shit divisions. I'm interested in the losses. I'm gonna check that in a second. The tank being gone is good. But yeah, I'm doing a normal, like, you know, overkill, overrun build. And we're next to Moscow, by the way. How does field martial orders sometimes scale? I am confused. Because they have like slight overlap. And after a little bit of pushing, it is completely fucked. So you can also push, by the way. So I got more units there. I think we don't have air dominance everywhere, but it's because... Yeah, I think they have more planes still. So we have nearly 1 million losses. 8.56? Or there. It gets way more. But they have 1.6 losses against us. So we're still trading positively in the offensive. Still a stinky war. But way better than any war against the Allies would be. Honestly. Fighting the Soviets is so much more chill because you don't have to deal with endless naval invasions and all of that fun. So I very much appreciate the Soviet more than a war against Great Britain at the moment. They have become stronger in a way that I thought was very cool, but long term it's a bit annoying. I thought the skill level would adapt, so it's a challenge again to naval invade, or it's less of a challenge after time, which it kinda is. But I feel like it's still a bit overkill how much home defense is over-prioritized by Britain. And it makes it super hard for early players to get into that. Because the first naval invasion most people will probably try is Britain as Germany. And it being super hard now might give the wrong impression of naval invasions to like everyone. Because I always see Germany as like the tutorial nation. If you start this game up first, you will probably play the German focus tree. Or the nation you're from. That's like the two options. Would I like a UK rework? I mean, reworks are always appreciated if the focus tree is aged. I think it's not the UK is not the most horribly aged rework. Like, I think on my priority list, the US rework would be before a UK rework. Because US only really has one path, and then a other fascist path. And the other ones, like there's a communist path, but it doesn't feel as natural. It's more like on the side. It's not its own thing. And there's a lot of like... I don't know. Like, if I look at the US focus tree, I don't really get excited for anything. I'm like, oh yeah, I could play historical, or I make a meme alternative history stuff. You do both things once, and that's it. The US is always really strong. There is no, like, even the Civil War is like a side exercise, you know, it's not that big of a challenge. If you know where your war is spawned, you get it quite quickly done. I don't know, a big civil war like in some mods would be funny for the US. It can't be that this Soviet's already dead, right? Already? Apparently. With the most points by far. You know. I don't mind. Let me take this. Let me take this. And now we will start to take Soviet stuff. We could puppet the Soviets, but I feel like we have not really done a puppet playthrough today, have we? So we are asserting direct control. And yes, we can take the Navy. There you go. Took all the navies before. I forget. So I'm clicking all the things. Much more points. You have a lot more points. Honestly, we'll just do it like this then. I'm like, with so much points, I'm optimistic we get everything. It is a drastic point difference. The only reason I really bite or still can't take everything in one go is because I'm heavily contesting the UK. And make it more expensive for them too to take stuff. Which normally is important. But I mean, they won't get anything, so they will not lose any points. I will not forget about this bit. And there we go. See, everything but one state we can take. Now we get an extra points. I believe we can take everything. Yeah, bum. Stop contesting my stuff. UK. This is fun. This is fun. This is fun. This is fun. The price of the province doesn't increase anymore for some reason, meaning the UK doesn't change its minds about taking it. Are you joking, Paradox? Is this an endless fight against CI here? Will it never back down? The province price is not increasing anymore. Are you saying I'm forced to give it to them at this point? What if I puppet it? Oh my god. There should be a hard-coded thing. Oh, now they say... Okay, good. Oh, they finally gave up. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have a weird puppet now, but who cares? I'll just integrate it quickly. We got everything. New achievement. New achievement being... Czechoslovakia own any state of the Trans-Siberian Railway. Let's go. First train home. 3 achievements. 1 stream. I would say for a blind playthrough, for getting to know the focus tree, very good. If you ask yourself why we actually called New Zealand Lebanon, it's because I have a meme mod. And, you know, that's just for turning the encirclement symbol into a like button. It's my way of e-bagging to you. And the maker of a mod is a friend of mine, so he puts in meme stuff that I don't always notice. This is a very old meme from the Discord where he wanted to make like an Austria-Hungary kind of thing. And we came out with New Zealand Lebanon as a very cursed flag, which I personally think is funny. To this day. There you go. You stayed until the end, so you get the explanation for the random Austria-Hungary. Anyways, we did everything. We gain a lot of industry. We have a huge military. We have a lot of civs and mills, as I said, with a lot of industry. Can we send everyone home? I think at this point, we should even have like a big navy now. Yeah, look at that. I truly think we are a well... And we can join the allies. Look, we're even the allies now. Wow. Wow, we are the good guys. Integrate lost land. We can even do that now. That's cool. Gaining course on Sachsen, Poznan, Gdansk, Gdynia. I don't speak Polish. My Polish ancestry is sadly long gone. But it is cool. How much more course you can get. He looks like how I feel now. A bit tired. But honestly speaking, I did have a lot of fun. Integrated puppet. Oh, we get special puppets. I might experiment with this sooner or later. I hope you can apologize that I'm not doing a video. You just call is Gdansk. Yeah, the one, but the other one, there's like 2 provinces. I said the wrong one is Gdansk. Anyways, we could even rebuild a navy now. I think it's a bit late for that. But yeah, generally speaking, TLDR, how I like this content pack. It's fun. I think the focus tree with the one path we did is well made. My fear that it's too big is true. Like, there's like you want to do certain focuses to fix the industry, but after that's done, you don't really care for the rest. Because you're so much like army reforms. I haven't even touched those. I don't know. Do I still have a big negative modifier? Not really, right? Renewed constitution. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit of an orc negative, but that's fine. And the military reforms from over here are super nice anyways. So yeah, this is cool focuses. But I like the system with Skoda, that you have to specialize differently to go through different focus. That is cool. That makes it more strategic. But the problem is, maybe because we played the monarchist one, where you go more into the political path than maybe you would do with the democratic ones. But I don't really have an incentive to do this. I find the idea very cool with the Foreign Legion, that you could help someone in a Russian civil war. But that requires non-historical, and I thought I might do a dedicated video to like unhistorical at some point, because I think hearing from a lot of people, and every time we play it, unhistorical is a little bit masked off, that it has become a little bit unplayable. So I would like to maybe yap about that. But what do I know? I don't really play unhistorical. I play historical. And I'm very comfortable in that. But yeah. Overall speaking, I had fun. If it's, you know, if you want to buy, definitely use my code if you want to support me, okay? I'm saying this full sellout mode. You can buy it in the Paradox store with my code. I get 12%, and you get a Steam key. So you can even play it on Steam, no external platform. If you don't want to buy it because it's too expensive, it's €6, that is fair. If you don't care about Czechoslovakia, don't buy it. I will not force you. I'm just asking people that, you know, if you want to support me, support the channel, that's out there. Otherwise, you know, normal other ways to support me, you know the end of every video. I will not explain to you how YouTube works, you probably know. From my side, I wish you all a very, very good day. Until next time, if you get the DLC, have fun with the DLC. From my side, I'm gone now. I'm in the void. My birthday is tomorrow. My family and my friends forced me to celebrate that, so I have to go outside and touch some grass. And they're stronger than me, so I can't defend myself. Anyways, wish you all a good day, afternoon, morning, whatever. Until next time. Hopefully video in... like, definitely video next week. Definitely. Until then, goodbye. I'll make now an awkward pause, and then I will end the stream.